plans tonight and how we're going to start the new year, Elyse.
Absolutely, yes. Well, temperatures rebounded into the 70s. It was a gorgeous afternoon today behind that front that rolled through. You can see here on our True Color satellite the location of that front, all the cloud cover. Now, far offshore, we are in for a beautiful night here in Southeast Texas for New Year's Eve. And temperatures as the sun sets, they are going to drop pretty quickly. One reason why dew-point temperatures very, very low. This is dry air coming in from the north. So while we're sitting at 65 degrees right now, I wouldn't be surprised within the next 2 to 3 hours we drop 10 degrees, if not sooner than that. So your New Year's Eve forecast within about the next hour or so will be in the upper 50s, near 60 degrees. But by midnight, it is going to be quite chillier. We're going to be in the upper 40s. So if you're headed out this evening, make sure you have a jacket on hand to keep you warm as you're headed home from any late night festivities tonight. And stay safe out there, everyone. We want to ring in the new year 2025 in a fun but safe way. And it's going to be a cool start to the new year as well. Looking ahead to the second day, though, we have a couple of showers that are going to roll in on Thursday. No thunderstorms, though. Those should hold off to the weekend. The weekend is when our next big weather system is rolling in. It could bring us potentially showers, thunderstorms, and even a bigger cool down for next week. We're going to be talking more about that and timing out when we could potentially see near freezing temperatures coming up in my fort. Hey there, Erica. We've been on a bit of a temperature roller coaster over the past week, and just the weather pattern itself has been quite active. But tonight it is cool and it is calm. Tomorrow morning, if you're going to be up early in the morning, temperatures are going to be starting in the low to mid 40s. So you'll need a jacket in the morning and one tonight as well. If you're headed out for any New Year's festivities, we are going to see temperatures just below 50 degrees right around midnight. But by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow's going to be a gorgeous day to start off 2025. High temperatures in the afternoon, pretty seasonal for early January. We'll be in the lower 60s. We will also have mild conditions, sunshine, a light breeze out of the north. So that will put the chill in the air sometimes. But eventually we will see our next warm up. And that's into the first weekend of 2025. We do keep cool conditions for much of the week. By Saturday looks pretty good. 68, some sunshine. Then on Sunday, you see 75 degrees. But that's with our next weather system that will bring in a stronger cold front. And that cold front does cool us down into next week. I want to point out specifically Wednesday and Thursday. Those aren't morning lows. Those are potential afternoon high temperatures. We are gearing up for a pretty bitter blast to roll through portions of Southeast Texas and the Southeast. So let me play out how this weekend will shape out to show you how we get to next week. So we are monitoring potentially a big weather system to develop. Next area of low pressure, that trailing cold front is what we'll be keeping an eye on for any showers and storms on Sunday. Then once it passes, it opens the door for those colder temperatures to come in. But then we'll see a big area of high pressure behind it. That reinforces the cold temperatures for next week. So that is the kind of pattern change we're going to be seeing. Areas of low pressure, those stormy systems moving away, big cold one replaces it. So to time out this bitter blast and what to potentially expect at this moment with the latest model guidance, first, that cold front likely arrives Sunday evening. Yes, storm chance, but it does cool us down for Monday. Then a colder weather pattern reinforces those chilly temperatures and keeps it quite cold, below normal for early January, in fact. And then we're also monitoring the chance for precipitation. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think those are the 3 days you really need to know about next week with the potential for these chilly impacts here in Southeast Texas. But again, it's not just us. Big pattern change for next week. So much of the country experiencing this Arctic blast. And just a reminder with these temperature outlooks, it doesn't mean the coldest air is going to be in the Southeast. It means we will likely see the most below normal temperatures than what we typically have for January. So for us, that can mean high temperatures only in the upper 40s or low 50s. It will be even colder, mind you, farther north across the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, and Northeast at the same time frame. Meanwhile, here's a live look across the region. One thing I do want to point out, I've been talking about the dew point temperatures. Some things we've seen in years past when it's been so humid on New Year's Eve, you see that smog kind of linger after those New Year's Eve fireworks. Not today because of the humidity, much lower, so don't have to worry about that. And we really don't have a lot to talk about either when we go through Future Track. Tonight, clear sky, great for fireworks. Tomorrow, we'll see a couple of thin high-level clouds move in, and then those fill up the picture a little more as we go on throughout the day on Wednesday. So looking at your first 10 days of 2025. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful start to the year. We do have the chance for a few scattered showers on Thursday. I don't think they'll be too heavy, but it will be a cloudy, cooler, and kind of rainy day that day. Looking ahead to the first weekend of 2025, that cold front moves through on Sunday, so it will be a warm afternoon, but then we get showers and thunderstorms. Beyond that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days to know at least. That next week could be quite cold for the first week of January.
Get out there.
You know what, Erica? Temperatures are dropping right now. It's definitely going to start to feel cooler. Temperatures in the mid-50s right now. 57 in Houston, 55 in Tomball. Oop, got a couple of 40s. 48 right now in Katy, and 46 right now in Cleveland. So with this clear sky, that northerly breeze, we are on track to be just in the upper 40s at the stroke of midnight tonight, with temperatures continuing to fall into the low to mid-40s by tomorrow morning. But thankfully, we're going to have a bright and sunny start to the first day of 2025, and that sunshine will help us warm up into the low to mid-60s tomorrow afternoon. So here are your top headlines heading into 2025. It's going to be cool, pretty seasonal, early January start to 2025 to the new year. Looking ahead to Thursday, we do have a couple of showers in the forecast, so that's the first time you might need the umbrella this year. But looking ahead to the first weekend of 2025, this is when we're going to see some changes. We have a big system rolling through that first could bring us showers and thunderstorms, then a cool down after that, and it's the cool down that is going to be topping headlines over the next few days. A potential Arctic blast moving through much of the country. I have the potential impacts it could mean for us here in Houston coming up in my forecast, Erica.
Let's bring back in meteorologist Elyse Smith. No major weather to speak of for anybody's New Year's celebrations, except if you're heading out on the town, you may want to bring a jacket.
Absolutely. Yep. Temperatures tonight continue to fall. No inclement weather, though. The sky is clear. Last year it was a little humid outside, and that made for, you know, a bit of a sticky evening with some of the fireworks, the smogginess. This time around, a cold front rolled through. You can tell where the location of that front is with the cloud cover off the Gulf Coast. We have a clear sky for tonight, an absolutely gorgeous night for New Year's Eve, but it is going to be chilly as temperatures fall into the low to mid 40s overnight, so jackets needed tonight and tomorrow morning. But we should see temperatures rebound pretty quickly. It's going to be a bright and sunny day. We'll have a few thin high-level clouds moving through the region tomorrow. They're going to build really into the second part of the day, and high temperatures will be in the low 60s. That will be nice, especially since we'll have a northeasterly breeze. I think the sun will make it feel a little warmer, but then once it sets tomorrow evening, then it's definitely going to feel colder. Thursday, we have the chance for a couple of showers. It is going to be a cloudy and cooler day. Temperatures warm up as we head into the weekend. You do see 75 for Sunday, but cold front moves through Sunday evening, and that cools us down into next week. And those aren't morning lows in the 40s. Those are afternoon high temperatures. Wednesday and Thursday in the upper 40s. We are anticipating a big cool down next week. Here's how we get there. Area of low pressure. Next big weather system develops Saturday into Sunday. That cold front first could be a rain and storm maker for us Sunday evening. Then it opens the door for that cold air and then a reinforcing weather system. Big area of high pressure. This is what keeps the forecast cold for the rest of next week. So it looks like some of the ingredients are coming together to give us some of the coldest temperatures we've seen so far this season. And this is something that we've seen happen before in the middle of January. So as we lay it out, higher confidence that that front Sunday is going to pave the way for a chilly week next week. We do have the potential to see near freezing temperatures. It's something we're keeping a close eye on, specifically Tuesday through Thursday. And then also Tuesday through Thursday, we have the chance for precipitation too. So lots to go over, lots to keep an eye on, but it's something to start to think about now. And this Arctic blast moving through much of the region. Very, very cold air from the southeast to the upper Midwest, the Great Lakes, and the Northeast next week. Specifically for us in Houston, Tuesday through Thursday, those are the 3 days to know. Meanwhile, tonight, here's a live look across the region. 47 right now in Lake Conroe, 57 in Houston, closer to the coast, 63 right now in Galveston. Moving through future track, don't have a lot to talk about. A clear night tonight. We have a couple of those thin high-level clouds moving in. Then we'll start to see them fill in a little more into the afternoon and evening hours, but no rain for tomorrow. We'll see some light scattered rain throughout the day on Thursday. And with the cloud cover Thursday, I do think it is going to stay a little bit chillier, or at least feel cooler throughout the day. Moving into the first weekend of 2025, all things considered pretty nice by Saturday afternoon and evening. Sunday afternoon and evening. That's when we have to watch for some showers, thunderstorms. Then that front rolls through. It drops temperatures, but then that big Arctic high moves in behind it. And that's what's going to keep the forecast chilly, keeping an eye on the potential for near freezing temperatures and the chance for precipitation for the first full week of January. So, Erica, of course, you know, we're going to keep you posted on what's to come next week.
All right, we'll keep it.